cinematic art to me, so I was just blessed to be a part of it.
Yo, my dearest dear. A friend, a freak.
Vic is, as I've always said, the most misunderstood character of all time.
I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
As far as my actual first feature film, I didn't dream that it would be with Spike Lee. And it's just been an incredible learning experience. I've grown so much.
Oh, what's happening in my life? I'm doing this with Spike now. This is crazy, but you have to block all that out, and you have to hit the moment and forget the camera that's sticking in front of your face and you're trying to make contact with the actor over the other side.
Freak, don't be a hero. Cut that zero.
Hardest piece was definitely what you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished? Let me tell you, I play 2K every night.
Really?
Every night. To have a chance to work with 2K as well as Spike Lee, man, it is phenomenal.
This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Spike has this warm-up. He just plays like a random song every morning, and we have to dance to whatever he chooses. And he dances with us. I think we have it on camera somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to dig deep on that and get that on 2K
He
TV.
wouldn't be happy with that, but it's super awesome.
So now that you've had a chance to jump into My Career, we want to help you make the most out of your experience. And today, community member STG has some advice for you. Do you have 3 tips for jumping into the second NBA season of My Career?
Well, for sure. So it basically all comes down to what type of player do you want to be once you go to the NBA? Do you want to be those players who are looked as, you know, a superstar, you know, a Hall of Fame type of player? If so, then you might want to actually put time in the gym in your off days, because your off days are very important in My Career. Hopefully that'll give you attribute points to be a better player. Or let's say you want to be, you know, on top of those billboards. You want to be noticed. You want to be an icon. In your off days, work hard. Spend days with Adidas so you can be sponsored. So it really does depend on what type of player you want to be. Or let's say you want to be that type of dude who wants to, you know, be friends with all these NBA players, and that's very possible too. And once you do that, you know, you'll be closer to these players, and you actually will earn, you know, cool things you can do in your games, like different dunks, different animations, different courts.
Let's say you want to leave a game early. Don't just hit that sim to end option. Why? Because you're gonna forfeit any VC you'd earn that game, and you'll actually lose your off days until your next game. So what we should do instead, you can ask out of the game. Get to keep your VC and actually get to keep your next off day.
I like it. Seems like there is plenty of stuff in this year's game to keep us all busy. Now that we've heard from the actors, it's time to chat with the man behind My Career, Spike Lee. Hey guys, I'm back with
Spike Lee. Going back to the storyline, it is a little more dramatic than other 2K games.
Yes, this version is gonna be called Living the Dream.
This is your life. You will be up there with all the big names.
The next NBA superstar.
These basketball players are professional athletes, but they have lives. So it's not just like they snap their fingers and they're in the NBA or Major League Baseball or NFL.
But who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen.
It was a long journey.
Yeah.
A lot of heartbreaks. You see this often in professional sports where it's not the most athletic people that become the greatest players. You gotta bust your ass.
So this is your first time working on a video game, I believe.
First time ever doing any of this stuff. I've never worked in a mocap studio. Learning curve had to get up right away because we only had 12 days of shooting. The actors are wearing black leotards, you might say, with dots on them. And as you see on this floor, you have tape marks all over where whatever is supposed to be, so that all gets put into post. So it takes more imagination for the actors than myself.
So what do you think would be the part of motion capture that actually made your job easier then?
Not to worry about hair and makeup.
So my career, you guys excited about it?
I was floored at what I've seen so far.
Man, and
if you've never played My Career, which would be crazy, now is the time.
I knew Spike Lee was doing stuff. I knew he had something to do with it. When I saw the trailer, I got chills.
My Career really just blew me away when we saw it. I mean, I got goosebumps. There are about 10 times more things to do, so I don't even know where to begin with that. It was just, overall, I just felt overwhelmed.
Is there anything you can anticipate?
I feel like you'll be really invested into like the actual story of what's going on.
This is true drama and a true literal movie that you're gonna be watching and playing.
Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited.
As you guys know, there's a lot more features that pertain to a real NBA player's life, especially during your off days.
It's honestly absolutely amazing. And you know, the thing that really differentiates this is that everybody is going to have their own unique thing they want to do in their off days.
For me, you can't even pick out one thing about how great it is, but everybody's going to spend so much time in My Career, it's not even funny.
Last year's My Park Championship was intense, and this year the stakes are higher than ever. The Rivet City Rough Riders, Sunset Beach Ballers, and Old Town Flyers are back and ready to take the courts in the second My Park Championship.
I'm next.
Before you start, you'll need to join a park community. If you played in the championship last year, I'd recommend you stay with the same park because if you do, you'll get a rep boost and start at Pro 1 rather than Rookie. You'll notice this year that all the parks are remodeled with new courts, new locations, and more. You'll notice this huge Ferris wheel at Old Town. Don't be distracted by the flashing lights here. The reigning My Park champions should not be taken lightly. And in Sunset Beach, there are palm trees everywhere and this aquarium back here. And now the Rough Riders have taken their talents indoors. With machinery surrounding the courts and chain nets hanging from the rims, you better come ready to play physical when you venture to Rivet City. Each park has its own store as well as the wall, which shows off the users with the most rep and the courts with the hottest win streaks. You'll also notice that games go to 21 by 2s and 3s. There are also new game types like 4-on-4 at Sunset Beach or a 3-player game of 21 at Rivet City and Old Town. My Park Championship Round 1 starts Saturday. In the end, the community that wins the My Park Championship will unlock a brand new park. You guys do not want to miss out on this. So get out there, play hard, and have some fun. Your community is counting on you. Speaking of My Park, I want to see your swag. So show off those outfits, shoes, tattoos, hair, and more on social media using the hashtag MyParkSwag. And the most swaggy users will be featured in an upcoming episode. Next week, I challenged Shaq to a game of Apple Baseball, and we revealed the results of the first round of the My Park Championship. And to close the show, let's take a look at the top 2K TV WoW plays that you guys submitted on social media. And make sure you vote for the play that you think should take that #1 spot. See you guys next time.
There's the pick. Here's Edwards.